A person going no contact by definition is not really thinking very long term, of course. I was among those people. No one tells you that no.
Let's stop right there. All right, y'all. She's saying she went no contact with her family for 10 years. 10 years is a long time. And I really want parents and adult children to understand what she's saying. I think she did a phenomenal job on explaining how no contact affects both sides. We can't just look at it from one side. We got to look at both sides and how it affects us and everything that you go through. 10 years is a long time. Let's watch this clip.
No contact isn't over when you want it to be over. It was going to be my choice, and I felt very powerful setting all the terms of these relationships, and they have not forgiven me, and it's not clear they ever will. And that is their right. Years later, I do look at it differently. People will react to your no contact. Every single person who I went long-term no contact with is essentially a stranger to my children. Not they didn't meet them in their early life. I do consider it sad because they don't know my children, and I would want them to know my children because they're related. No one tells you that there's the person or people that you're out of contact with, and then there's the people around them who have very strong feelings about your choices. They may, for that reason, go out of contact with you. So you sometimes lose double the family members that you thought you were going to lose. And that's a big loss in a person's infrastructure and in their support system. And if you don't feel it now, just wait till something medical hits. Just wait till a natural disaster.
Hey, 10 years is a long time. You know, we're talking about missed birthdays, missed holidays, your children getting a chance to know their grandparents who are still alive and still moving around. You know, as we get older as parents, you know, a lot of times our health starts to deteriorate. So for your children to miss out on 10 years of them getting a chance to know your parents and extended family, that's huge, right? That is huge. Grandchildren growing up without relationships that might have mattered. Estrangement has cost everybody involved, right? If you're estranged right now, don't let your pride make permanent decisions. Do not let your pride make permanent decisions for temporary pain. Reconnecting isn't always possible. Sometimes distance really is necessary, and I get that. But if there's a healthy path back, don't wait until funerals and regrets force that conversation. And that's one thing I think this young lady did a phenomenal job of explaining that.
Hits, just wait till you lose everything. You'll start to feel the difference over the years between a family member and a non-family member, not in a sentimental way, but in a simple, basic legal responsibility type of way. The people who care if you live or die, that list gets smaller as you get older because you're not like living with your besties in college. You're out in the world where a lot of people just don't care. You start to see things differently in terms of wanting contact.
Hey, listen, the question isn't who's winning the estrangement. The question is whether anyone is healing. That's the big issue right now. Like I say, a lot of times on both sides, from parents and adult children, we let our pride take over. Sometimes it's just a simple question, simple communication type of situation that can change every damn thing, right? Something that we can come to the table and talk about and say, you know what? Let's see if this works. Let's try this aspect. Let's get in some counseling. But pride on both sides is what keeps the reconnection from happening in estrangement. Hey, listen, guys, we got to change the narrative. We have to do this. You got people dying. You got people passing away. Your grandparents are passing away. Your children don't know their grandparent because we're letting pride get involved in our situation. And like I always tell y'all, I know there are certain situations that need no contact, but not every single one. Right? Hey guys, listen, my name is Aaron Real Talk. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you guys again.